I got you some Dave's Cooking Show. It's Clock Guy himself doing Dave's Cooking Show. Look at him. He invested in some, like a logo or something, which is probably just like, buy this asset for $12 on the internet, and then put your text here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's Gooey Duck. I forgot. Yeah, grody. So this is Gourmet McChicken, and he's probably going to yell at us a little bit. Let's get it. Oh, yeah, bacon. Cooked bacon in the oven. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Here we go.
All right, the first thing we got to do for this Gourmet McChicken is...
Gourmet McChicken. If you don't know what a McChicken is in the United States, a McChicken is a shitty McDonald's bun, shredded lettuce that's slightly wilted because it's been in the little Cambro all day, a squirt of industrial strength mayo, and then a uniformly shaped chicken patty with a breading on the outside that, when fried, separates from the chicken itself that it's containing. So that is a McChicken. So this is going to be a fried chicken sandwich, I guess. So here's mayo, some Dijon. That's a lot of fucking mayo. We're making one sandwich? That's so much mayo, bro. Holy shit.
Is make a very simple Dijonaise. Now, nothing can be simpler.
A Dijonaise, mayo and Dijon mustard. Okay.
To a cup of mayonnaise, you want to add...
A cup of mayonnaise. A cup. You can do this much smaller.
Somewhere in the neighborhood
of
1 to 2 tablespoons.
Look at those fucking PJs. Is that Rockadoodle? Is that what that was called? Remember that? What was that? Is that what it's called? That chicken that was Elvis? You know what I'm talking about? Rockadoodle? Is that what it's called? Rockadoodle. Rockadoodle. Yeah, I used to watch the shit out of this. Rockadoodle. Look at that. I'm Elvis, baby. Rockadoodle. This is a chicken. Hey, this is the Lola Bunny of chickens. Let's toss that out there, okay? This changed a lot of people's feelings. Tossing that out there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I have no idea what this is about, but I remember when it came out. Rockadoodle. Yeah, baby. I'm a chicken. And I want to fuck other chickens, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know. I forget I don't really know what it's about. But, doesn't matter. He's got Rockadoodle. Or is that Foghorn Leghorn? Could be just Looney Tunes. We don't know. We'll check it out.
Of Dijonais.
Oh, yeah. Fucking feet. That's what I want in the shot. If you're doing a cooking show, I want it lowly lit. I don't want you to do any extra work here with the editing or anything. And I want to see your feet in pajama pants. This is what I want every time. Every time. Need this. This is good. In fact, if you could have some mouth noises while you're sucking on some mayonnaise, that'd be ideal too. Mix the mayo with your feet. Smart. Ooh, show me your caruncle. Yeah.
Kinda to take.
Oh yeah, right at the dick too.
Just a little bit of freshly ground black pepper.
Okay.
About a teaspoon.
All right. Okay. Nice feet.
And
Hell
then
yeah.
just
don't edit around that.
Inches of kosher salt.
Sure. A little kosher salt. Nothing needs salt more than mayo. Ugh.
And then you just
You really don't need salt. You really don't need salt in this. Don't do that.
And the salt's about
mustard's super salty. Don't do this.
Teaspoon two. Give her.
Don't put salt in this. You don't need it.
Not really accurate. Just kind of do this to your own personal preference.
I actually can't watch him mix stuff. And I know that you're like, if you're not a cook, you probably like look at this and go, yeah, that's how he's not doing this to the sides. He doesn't use a wrist. He just.
It's been mixed. Pop a lid on top and set it in the fridge.
I don't
okay. So what we have here
chicken.
is boneless, skinless chicken breast that's been cut in half.
Oh, he's making 45 McChickens. Holy shit.
But they're not quite ready to be sandwiches yet. You have to flatten them.
He's going to pound the shit out of them. This is not how I would make a McChicken.
Little bit bigger. So you put some on a parchment paper.
Wow, he burped in the middle of his fucking take.
Another piece of parchment paper over it. And now it's time to search for our very scientific meat flattening device, and of course
Meat
I can't remember
flattening
what fucking
device.
drawer I put it in.
That's okay. You could have cut this. That's fine. No worries, though. We don't need to do that.
It's a mallet.
A meat,
and then you
it's a meat tenderizer,
proceed
but
to
sure.
beat the shit out of these, imagining with each strike that it's Brie Larson's face.
Why though? Why though? But why? Why though? I don't think we need. No, we don't need that. So I would prefer personally to avoid imagining it's anyone's face necessarily, unless it's Dave's. But you could do this. This isn't really McChicken style because the chicken in McChickens are ground up. I would use ground chicken personally. If you were gonna make a McChicken, this is more of like just a crispy chicken sandwich, which is also fine. You can do that, but if you want to do this really well, I would cut these in half and then tenderize them. You know what I'm saying? Like this way, like long ways, and then tenderize them with this part of the mallet, right? And then really get that double coated with your favorite stuff, right? Do maybe you can soak them in buttermilk, which would be even better. Soak them in buttermilk for a couple hours or overnight if you want to, 8 hours. Take them out, put them in flour, like seasoned flour, egg wash that whole thing, and then put them in another seasoned flour, and then fry them. They're going to be delicious.
Now that we've beaten the shit out of our chicken titties, it's...
Okay. Dave is just Jeremy from the future. When Jeremy gets banned off the last social media platform, he turns into Dave, finds a time machine, hence all the clocks, and goes back in order to make more videos. This explains the shitty food, the drinking, and why the clocks aren't right. Egads. That might be true.
It's time to basically make the breading for the chicken. What I've got in dredge number 1 is 3 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons kosher salt, 2 tablespoons pepper, 2 teaspoons cayenne,
Okay.
1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon onion powder, and 1 teaspoon
Oregano?
paprika.
What's this? This is parsley? Dried parsley or oregano?
And just grab a fork and just
Did he
stir
say?
all this
Wait,
around.
he didn't say that, did he? I don't think he said. Okay. I might have missed it.
Oh.
Don't do the beer, especially not a fucking Budweiser. Look at this. This is the difference between me and him, okay? Budweiser. Sam Adams. This is the fucking difference, brother. Look, you need to get on your game, okay? You're drinking shitty beer. It's just rough. Now you mentioned his mixing, I cannot see it. It's really bad. He doesn't mix correctly. I don't know. He just it's just not. It's just maybe his wrist is broken. Who knows? I wouldn't do a beer batter with chicken personally, ever.
Okay, time for dredge number 2. Got to get that product placement. Come on, Budweiser, give me a fucking sponsorship.
They're not going to. Is that butter?
All right, you want
No, that's beer.
1
That
1/3
is beer.
cups of flour.
Never mind. I thought he was gonna pour it out of the bottle, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
1 1/2
Eggs?
cups
Ugh,
of
don't do beer.
beer.
See, I don't like this. This you could do this. You could do this with baking soda just fine without the beery taste. You also know how to hold said beverage. True, I do. Thank you.
A teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon
Again, you can just use baking soda and some sort of liquid and get the if you want fluffiness.
of pepper. And 2 eggs that have had the ever-loving shit beaten out of them.
Also, if they're room
And then
temperature
you
eggs,
just
they're a
want to
little bit
mix
better.
that up till you get a fine consistency. If it is too thick, just add a little bit more beer. But you don't want a really thin batter. You want kind of a thicker batter. Because if it's too thin, obviously during the frying process, it's going to come right the fuck off, like the teenage cheerleader slut's outfit.
Wow, what? Do you know what another problem is with him that I couldn't quite, because we were so caught up in the gross things he's saying, the cheerleader slut's outfit or whatever you just said. Yeah, that was random. It was grody. Do you know what it is? No, it's not the forced metaphors. It's the delivery. Like the cheerleader slut's outfit. Like, why are you angry about that? Right? Like the joke would be that you're into it and you're a shitbag for liking that. Not that you're slut-shaming the person for doing that, right? The joke isn't funny if you're just being mean to a sexual person, right? Like, you kind of have to be the scumbag for that joke to work, and he's already set up being a scumbag. So it just makes everyone feel uncomfortable. right? Instead of like, oh, okay, he's being a little self-deprecate. You know what I mean? Which in either way, I don't think that floats in 2021. Like this video is trapped in 1999, really. But I mean, the delivery is just icky. You know what I'm saying? It's just blech.
Okay, like a true fat idiot, I forgot to shoot the dredging. But
Okay.
It's pretty simple. Basically, you want to dredge the chicken in bowl number 1, then bowl number 2.
Oh, right. Yeah,
and then
fingers
bowl number
right in
1.
there.
Again, shaking off
Ooh, boy.
excess each
This is too low as well.
time.
I'm not a fan of how low this
And it's a good idea
oil
to have a
temperature
dry
is.
hand, which would be bowl number 1, and a wet hand, which would be bowl number 2. If you do it with the same hand,
This
it
oil
gets
should be a
gunkier
little
than
going a
Courtney
little bit
Love's
more.
Cunt.
I'm sorry. He said we got to go back because I interrupted his gross joke. Here, gross joke. Ready for gross joke?
Man, it gets gunkier than Courtney Love's cunt.
Courtney Love? Why are we making Courtney Love jokes? Like, this is just icky, right? It's just icky. He's just fucking gross. Yeah, 1995, definitely. God, fuck it.
Meanwhile, in a pan, have some oil heating up.
Dennis Miller quality? No, this is worse than Dennis Miller. This is Andrew Dice Clay level bullshit, but even worse because it's like deadpan. It's like deadpan, like Norm Macdonald, but angry like Andrew Dice Clay with the jokes of Sam Kinison. It doesn't work. None of it works.
This is peanut oil to 350 degrees, ready to fry the chicken.
Wait, did he say? What did he say?
Ramble was just a gorilla.
Thanks, Sankilev. What were the temperatures there?
Degrees
Wait.
to 350 degrees. Up. This is peanut oil to 350 degrees.
Peanut oil
ready
350.
To fry.
I don't think that's hot enough. I really don't think that's hot enough. I don't think this is 350 is what I mean. Like I don't think that's
The chicken. Total cook time is about 15 to 20 minutes.
It shouldn't take 15 to 20 minutes. What? Hold on. What? What? So, okay. So, oh boy, this is taking me back. Okay. I had to look up McDonald's fryer temperatures because I used to have to remember them. I'm pretty sure it's 375. This is the Fryer Master. I hate this so much. I'm pretty sure this is the manual. This is Fryer Master. 375, I believe. So they're cooking they're cooking frozen McChickens. I guess they're pre-cooked though. Because they're doing it in 3.5 minutes. A McChicken takes about 3.5 minutes to deep fry. I guess because they're not pre-cooked. I guess. I'll allow it. It's $3.75, I'm pretty sure, at McDonald's. The chicken fryers at $4.25? Really? McDonald's chicken fryer temp. I know that the fries are a little bit lower. 400. Wait. I can't remember. It's been like a decade since I worked there, so I can't remember anymore. But you used to have to temp them out. I think 400 sounds right though. 375 for 3.5 minutes for a frozen McChicken patty. Okay. Thank you, McDonald's employees. Why are y'all frying shit over 400? Well, it just depends. But so I just don't understand. 350 just seems low. Like this doesn't seem like it got to that temperature. It could be.
Or approximately till the chicken reaches 165 internally.
Sure.
Also, in between
I agree. 165 is food safety for chicken, roughly.
batches, I wouldn't fry too many pieces at the same time because obviously you don't want the oil to bubble over the pan. You can see the amount.
Well, I don't think it's less about the oil bubbling over the pan, and more about the heat displacement within.
You can see how low that oil is compared to the top of the pan.
This oil doesn't seem hot enough, right? Am I nuts?
If you do it in batches, give the oil about 5 more minutes to heat back up. Otherwise, it's still going to be cool from the last batch, and your chicken will taste like shit. All right, let's go on to final assembly.
Okay. Still looks low. These look icky. It must be the camera that makes these look icky. There's no reason that... I'm sorry. It seems not putting...
And like a bigger idiot, I put a piece of Gouda cheese atop the chicken breast and put them in my oven set to broil and then left them in there for exactly 5 seconds too long. If you've ever broiled anything, you know what I'm talking about.
Jesus Christ. Then just do it different and shoot a different... just shoot it different. Just shoot it different. Do it again. Why would you show me that you suck at this? Why show... Why... Oh.
Don't worry, the Gouda was still delicious, and this sandwich, everybody ate.
Everybody? Who's everybody?
So...
Who's everybody? No one's with you. You literally... No one ate the sandwich.
There's your...
He doesn't have friends? What are you talking about?
Charred Gouda cheese. Still delicious, though.
He's definitely alone. He doesn't have anyone there. What?
Some of that Dijonnaise...
Bloated corpses, world-famous soggy chicken.
The bun.
What is that?
Okay, and then
And
just,
pickles? Okay, if it's got pickles on it, it's not a McChicken. It's not a McChicken. Why call it a McChicken? It's just a chicken sandwich now.
Grab some shredded iceberg lettuce, put that on top of the mayonnaise, and then, of course, the thing to make everything better, pickles. And that's going to pretty much do it. A gourmet McChicken.
It's not a gourmet. It's not. There's nothing gourmet about this.
Done.
Gourmet? What does he think the word gourmet means? What? A connoisseur of good food, a person with discerning palate, a kind or standard suitable for a gourmet. No, motherfucker. What about that is anything like what you're seeing here? What about this equals gourmet? What are you talking about? You can't just call it gourmet. What? Here's a fucking gourmet sandwich. Look at this shit. Look at this goddamn thing. That looks beautiful. That's gourmet. What the fuck is this little bitch? What is this doing? Look. Hey, if you market this as I'm trying to make a McChicken for under $1 per sandwich to beat out McDonald's and show that I can buy this shit at Walmart, sure, fuck it, cool. That's not what you did. You're an adult man that made a sandwich. That's it. Did you get pissy at someone making a gourmet Philly? Yes. I don't understand this man. I need another video. I need to know. Like, does he make anything good? Kate Middleton burger? Oh, God. Pub burger, vodka rigatoni, bar slut rigatoni, Mario Batali's Italian burger, oh, these are premiering. These will premiere. Oh, wow. Stuffed cucumbers. Cool. Oreo. Honey garlic pork chops, creamy walnut penne, McJordan Dave's... What? BLT dip? This can't be good. This can't be good, right? BLT dip? Is it just going to be bacon, lettuce, and tomatoes in mayo? Chat, is it just going to be bacon, lettuce, and tomatoes in mayo? Is that the whole thing? It's probably just going to... Okay. All right. Ooh, what if you add sour cream to it as well, though? Wow. Next level. Next level. Pub burger and BLT dip are fucking gross? Okay. Let's see it. He's going to call it an aioli, though, right? He's going to... What is this fucking shit? He's already got like splooge around. Oh God. Okay.
Okay, this recipe is really quick and super easy, and it is a great way to get the kids involved in the kitchen.
The kids, you are alone. You do not have children. You're alone. You are alone. There are no the kids. What do you... Fresh black pepper.
Because there's literally almost no cooking required.
Except for bacon?
And what you do
Is this motherfucker going to use bacon bits?
need to cook can be done
What
well
is that?
ahead of time.
Mayo?
So let's make this
Mayo, sour cream,
BLT dip.
right? Or is that
What I've got in the bowl
mayo, sour cream,
is
pepper?
1 cup of mayo. I added 1 cup of sour cream.
I fucking called it, chat. I fucking called it. I am crushing this shit.
A little bit of
What is that? What was that? A little horseradish? A little horseradish?
salt and pepper.
What's this? A little horseradish sauce?
And then, as you can see there,
horsey
I've
sauce?
got a tomato.
Tomato.
That's been all
What's this though? What is this?
diced up. I believe I used 2 Roma tomatoes, but I believe that's what they were going for.
Okay.
And then, of course,
Bacon.
1
What
pound
was this other shit though?
bacon that's-
More. It's just more mayo. It's just more mayo. I had some mayo. Now I need more of it.
been all chopped up.
Is he putting lettuce in here?
And then you just stir this around.
You stir it around. That's
and
it.
That is literally it.
That's not. What's the T? What's the L?
Stir it around.
What's the? You know what the?
It
Yeah.
keeps in the fridge for
Yeah.
about a week.
Okay. About a
And,
week.
But this dip I would actually serve with crackers.
Okay. Yeah, you would serve it with crackers because that's the only type of people that are going to eat this shit. The L in the BLT dip is the L that you take when you make it. That's really all it is. That's really all it is. You eat this with crackers, obviously, and you take the L when you make it. That's what the BLT is. Okay, I've had enough of that. Jesus Christ. That is just awful. I guess we'll finish this off with lard would be good. Lard is good. I don't know. Lard is tasty. Although if he ever used lard, it'd probably gross me out. So, all right, we're gonna finish off Dave's cooking bonanza with the pub burger. Pub burger. Dave's pub burger. Okay. We'll skip past this stupid intro that sucks. He paid too much money for it. No matter what he paid for this, it was too much. It's too loud.
Okie dokie.
This is a pub burger. Is this just cheese?
For you today on Dave's Cooking
Cream
Show,
cheese?
we got
Oh, nosies.
a pub cheeseburger.
Yeah, wowzers.
First thing we got to do when we make this burger is make, of
Is
course,
this powdered mustard, maybe? Powdered mustard, cheddar cheese. Is this bacon? I don't know.
the cheese.
Cream
And this
cheese?
is how you make pub cheese. You start with 14 ounces of cheddar.
Why do you need so much cheddar? This
Then
is a
you
food
add
processor, yeah.
1/2 cup of beer,
Beer.
4 ounces of cream cheese,
Okay.
1 clove of garlic,
Okay.
a 1/2 teaspoon of ground mustard, and
Told you.
1
Ground mustard.
teaspoon of paprika, the last ingredient
Paprika.
I have to add.
You could probably also put pimentos in this if you want a little pimento cheese action. I wouldn't make this much of this cheesy shit, though. Not necessary. That's just too much. It's too much cheese. And I fucking love cheese, bro.
Is
He's always got a Coors Light. Ugh.
the
The guy must be perpetually
cream
drunk.
cheese. And then you want to smash all this together in
He's
a,
licking those fingers. He's licking those fingers. I mean, you got to. Don't get me wrong. But he's going to lick them and then put them back in this fucking thing and feed people.
food processor until you get kind of a paste-like consistency. I just got to wash my hands here because I hate... as much as I love cream cheese, I also hate cream cheese.
Oh, so he hates cream cheese. Okay.
It gets everywhere.
Oh, I see.
So lock it in place and...
Your thumb just... Yeah, cover it with your thumb, bro.
And
Yeah.
kind of pulse or turn it on high. And basically, yeah, you just want this to come into a bit of a paste. All right, next
Okay.
step.
All right.
This is about what you're looking for.
This is pub cheese.
Get another
There's no horseradish in this pub cheese, which is strange and not how pub cheese usually works, but that's
food
okay.
processor, put it in a bowl, and pop it in the fridge.
Oh, my...
Let's get on to the burgers.
He's so uncoordinated. I feel like he's never done anything in his life. His sausagey little fingers just like sort of wobble when he's trying to do stuff. I don't understand it.
Okay, on a grill
Here's
that's
some
set
burger.
to medium-high
Are those
to high
unseasoned?
heat,
No, now they're seasoned.
you want to set
Just
your
some
burger
random
patties,
rub shit?
and I
Okay.
went with about a 1/3 pound burger patties.
Okay.
That's just me. The seasoning I'm using today
Trailer
is
hummus.
kind of-
Oh, fuck's sake. Lord Voltron trailer hummus. Grind up some cheese in your food processor. Keep it for 3 weeks. Trailer hummus. Go on, bro. Oh, that's funny. That's funny right there.
of a in-house steakhouse seasoning that my local grocery store makes.
Okay.
You can certainly use my all-purpose, which is equal amounts salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder, or use whatever favorite steak seasoning mix you like.
You kind of feel bad for
All
him?
right,
No. Don't
these
allow
will
it.
take,
He's a
I don't know,
tragedy.
roughly 5 minutes aside. Flip them as often as you want. Just
Flip them as often as you want. That's terrible advice on how to cook a burger, okay? What you're going to see the real way to tell, okay, when burgers are done, you're going to see the edges get a little crisp on here when you flatten them like this, okay? You just kind of got to let that do its business, okay? If you want to flatten patties, which are fine, you can do flat patties. They cook a lot more evenly and it's quick. I would maintain some sort of weight on here, personally. Like, you can make little bricks covered with foil or a can or something covered with foil. Easy peasy. A plate would work. Again, cover it with foil so you just don't have to work with it. But if you want a little press on there, not get nice and caramelized on the bottom, you're going to see the edges crisp up. So just kind of looking like, with your spatula, just go up, see if it's got a nice crust on there, and then flip it over, press it a little bit, not a ton, just a little bit. And that's how these kinds of like flat burgers specifically are there for the caramelized sort of crispy exterior. That's kind of the point. And you need some fat on there too. So this sort of line griddle isn't really good for that because they don't have anything to fry in because it drips into these troughs right here. So I personally would use a flat top and not these grill mark things. It'll work either way. It just wouldn't be as good, and there's no reason to make them flat if you're using this. I don't know. I only manage restaurants for a living for a decade. No big deal.
make sure the burger is 160 when you pull it off the griddle.
Yeah, regular skillet would be fine. See what I mean? Like it just has like these. It's just juicy and sort of wet, and it has these the shit running down the middle. You can see the troughs of fat. The fat is part of why you bought that cut of meat, right? Like whatever you got for your burgers, you want something closer to like 85-15 if you're making these flat burgers, because you want the fat to render out and then really. It like basically shallow fries the beef, which is super good, right? And also the fat renders out, so I mean you're not gonna like be eating gristle or anything. Really tasty, a little crisp, really really nice. But this is not the way to cook that. I don't know. It's just
now that our burgers are
it'll be fine, but it's not gonna be as good. And it's the reason you flattened these is destroyed by using this cooking surface.
Done through the magic of cooking show editing. Remember that?
That is so much fucking cheese. Oh my god, dude. Do you see this? He's using 1/3 pound. Oh my god, bro.
Made? Well, you kind of want to form that into little patties themselves and
just make a cheese sauce. What's this for?
Burger and let it melt.
No.
I would
No.
highly recommend using
No.
some steam lids for this and a little water. And even with the steam lids, which, by the way, never buy steam lids. I made these myself.
You made these out of bowls, which are just steam lids. Sure. I mean, do it however you like.
These are dollar.
Sure.
These are some bowls from a dollar store.
That's fine. I don't care. Who gives a shit?
Knobs I picked up at Home Depot.
You know what I use for a steam lid? A lid that just goes on a pot. That's whatever. Never buy steam lids. Unless you work in a fucking kitchen, bro.
For, I think, 50 cents each or something like that. Don't buy steam
Tin
lids.
foil works
Anyway,
fine.
even with
You
the
can form
steam
it over
lids,
a bowl
it's
and then
gonna
put it
be
on top.
At
Yeah.
least a minute for this cheese to melt. Also, don't forget to toast up
He always buys the worst buns, too.
some buns for this burger, because if you serve someone a burger, even a burger as great as the pub cheeseburger, if you serve it to them on an untoasted bun, every single person from your mom, your friends, the rest of your family, everyone is going to call you a fucking loser.
Nobody hangs out with you, Dave.
Because, yeah, you're a fucking
Nope,
loser.
you're not
if you
cooking for
serve
anybody
a burger
here.
on an untoasted bun. All right, let's put the pub cheeseburger together. As you
That's
can
it.
see, our pub cheese
Meat-
is melted nicely
Meat
on
and
top
poo-poo
of our
cheese?
burger
What do you put on
patty.
there? More mayo?
And there's no real set thing for condiments, so I
Wow.
just kind of made it up. You want a little bit of ketchup, a little bit of mustard,
Some onion?
some diced white onions,
Yeah, you wouldn't want gotta get the white onion. Okay.
and of course, you top this burger how you like. There's no, like, set toppings at all. And then I'm just going to add a
Hellman's
little bit of
mayo.
mayo to the top.
A little bit of mayo. How much fucking mayo do you think this is going to be? It's going to be so much mayo, isn't it?
Fun. And
A
that's
little
it.
bit of mayo.
Pub cheeseburgers.
Yeah,
Done.
you went back for doubles. Okay. All right. Jesus Christ. Everything he eats is gloop. Everything he eats is incredibly gloopy. Why is there so much gloop texture? He's the worst cook. This is some of the worst cooking advice I've ever heard someone give. Chat, 2021. I think I might need to make it the year of the cooking show. I think I might drill into my fucking wall and get myself a mount for my phone and literally just make it happen. I can't take this anymore. I did do that cooking stream, yes. Back when I did it, yeah. Like last year. I need to this is look, I'm going to make a fucking a fish stew tonight. It's going to be delicious. This guy, he's so bad at cooking. He's just so fucking bad at it. And I can tell, like, there's a little bit of, you can tell he, like, shops at, like, Walmart or something, which is fine. Shop at Walmart if that's what you can afford and it's what's nearby. I don't care. Because the quality of the stuff that he buys is really, really low. And I go to Meijer, which is just slightly better than Walmart, and they also have a union. As far as prices, they're better. Some of the stuff can be a little more expensive, but not really. And they have an incredible produce section, which is super important, whereas Walmart does not. And wow, we need to. I'm gonna teach you how to make some good ass stuff. I think I'm gonna make a roasted corn salsa, maybe to put over some fish or something. I don't know. We need to do a shop mostly at Target and get meal deliveries. I mean, hey, no, whatever you can. It's not judgment. I can just tell, but there's no excuse because even with those ingredients, I could have this same exact thing and make it better. He just isn't good at cooking. He just isn't good at it. Like, if you need Walmart, Winn-Dixie, whatever you got going on, it doesn't. I used to shop at Winco a lot. If I had a Winco here, I'd probably shop at it because they're owned by the employees. So I Costco, whatever you got going on. Although I do like, again, the produce at Meijer is really top notch. But I live in the Midwest, so I'm a little spoiled with produce. But I don't know. I don't know how you can live like that. like just order food then. You can't cook? Cool. Or order food. I don't care. I don't need you to pretend to be what you're not. You know what I'm saying?